very much for turning up to the finals of your Apprentice 2011.
The final task today is we're going to watch the presentations from the 3 finalists, and their aim was to create a marketing scheme for the fresh air fountain designed by Envirovent. They had to create a radio advert, a TV advert, and a presentation about their marketing scheme. Every single person that isn't a team member has a voting slip, and then I want you to rank, once the presentations are obviously completed, to rank your preferences for those 3 presentations. They will be taken into consideration in judging.
Good evening. We're the 3 Marketers and Damien, and we're here today to tell you about our marketing campaign. We have created a marketing campaign for the Fresh Air Fountain, which is a ventilating system that reduces humidity throughout your home. This eradicates condensation, black mold, dampened rot, and inhibits dust mite reproduction. The NHS spend around £1 billion a year on asthma alone, let alone any other respiratory illnesses caused by poor quality air. 1 in 8 children in the UK suffer from asthma. The consensus in the medical community is that respiratory problems are directly correlated with poor quality housing and poorly ventilated housing. Research has shown that the fresh air fountain solves this problem. 82% of households are privately owned. However, only 30% of environmental sales are through private households. We have identified this key gap in the market, which we believe is a fundamental area for future growth. Research has shown that private homeowners are very susceptible to advertisements for household investments. We believe that there is a huge potential for Envirovent to expand the individual household market. The key to this market is to educate the people in the implications of poor air quality and the health effects of them.
No one likes unclean air. That's why Envirovent's fresh air fountain solves all ventilation problems around your home. Envirovent. Breathe easy for life. Listen. That's the sound of Envirovent purifying your household air. The fresh air fountain eliminates all threats of asthma, mold, and moisture, giving you a clean future. What's more, it's quieter than a whisper. Envirovent. Breathe easy for life.
Poor ventilation in your home can lead to dampness, black mold, and serious respiratory problems. That's why Envirovent's fresh air fountain eliminates all threats of asthma, mold, and moisture by replacing your household air up to 8 times an hour. The fresh air fountain from Envirovent. Breathe easy for life.
Hi everyone, welcome to our presentation. We are Team Zenith. First of all, I'd like to thank you for being here on this Saturday evening with us. Really, what we want to achieve in the next 10-20 minutes is we want to walk you step by step through our marketing strategy. And it's not only for radio and television, which is what we've been asked for. It's really a much wider, comprehensive approach that we feel needs to come in together to achieve what we want to achieve. The first thing we went out, much like the other team, we went out and tried to assess the markets available. And I'm going to hand over to Tom to talk about what we found in our research.
Well, the market for Envirovent is already quite well established in the UK. We know the company itself already targets home, trade, social housing and new build with various proportions. We knew that any marketing strategy we came up with had to build on or extend that, so that's what we tried to achieve with the strategy we came up with. We decided that we would target 2 different markets. With our television advert, we went into the household, and with our radio advert, we went into a new niche which we found ourselves, which was kind of building on social housing. We looked at landlords who operate HMOs, so student housing, young professionals, essentially the short-term lets, the ones that are really important. These problems have the problems which the problems... Let me start again. The problems which the product solves are exacerbated in these properties. People in short-term lets stay for less than 12 months. There's little incentive for them to maintain the property well. Also, people do their activities separately in these houses. People wash separately, they cook separately. The amount of moisture in the air is really more intense, and this really causes the problem to be worse, which the product solves. Now, Really, we're aiming for the landlords themselves rather than tenants, because there's a big financial risk to the landlord of a land that can go on. The average rent in York is £14,000 a year for a student house. You can see how if you have students who ruin the house or let it fall into disrepair, there's a lot of money to be lost there as a landlord, which you could recover by installing it for a relatively small cost of £900. Also, cycling fiscal loss, there's legal implications, some poison spectrums put black mold in the same category as asbestos. There's a £30,000 fine under the Tenancy Act if you allow this to accumulate in your house. So it really is a big deal, and it's a relatively small investment to kill these problems dead as a landlord. So we decided to target them. The other market we decided to target were households themselves, which is a much broader market. We were trying to get the brand more recognised by more people as much as we could. 1 in 5 children suffer from asthma in the UK. Inside air is estimated to be 70 times more polluted than outdoor air, and with increased pressures to increase insulation, keep the windows closed, this is only going to get worse, and so this is going to be a health problem which gets more intense and which we really need to target and sort out. The maternal instinct, the instinct to protect your children, is a really strong one that we really want to replace. So fingers to here.
The largest problems in UK housing.
It can lead to fines of up to £30,000, huge costs in clean-up and massive health issues for your residents.
Not only could you be breaking the bank by letting black mold build up, but you could also be breaking the law.
For just £900, a fresh air fountain will deliver fresh, filtered air and put an end to black mold permanently.
Call now for a free environmental survey.
Our number 0845 27 27 810 or visit envirovent.com.
Keeping these mean streets safe is no easy task. 1 in 5 houses are plagued by my hand, black mold. It causes severe illness, even death. My award-winning air redistribution powers have saved over 200,000 families. Call me on 0845 2727 810 or visit me at environment.com and I'll survey your house for free.
So with this in mind, we felt it was important to give you a more in-depth overview of what the product does. So let me briefly show you the problem. Due to the need to reduce carbon emissions being transmitted into the atmosphere, we have implemented improved building features in our homes, such as wall insulation, double glazing, gas proofing, so therefore natural ventilation is considered. Stale air is trapped, causing condensation, which ultimately leads to musty smells, dampness, and more importantly, mold growth. These mold spores are known allergens and become airborne at the slightest disturbance. Black mold is a toxic, invasive growth that is a result of humidity and damp. We don't want to risk the fact that people might think that this product is only suitable for them if they have black mold. We need therefore to educate people and raise awareness that in fact everybody is breathing in over 900 chemicals in indoor air. The microscopic spores are then inhaled and can trigger respiratory problems such as asthma, dust allergies and hay fever. So I introduce to you the Fresh Air Fountain. The Fresh Air Fountain is a multiple input ventilation product. It has the ability to supply fresh air through various inputs into areas with the greater requirements for ventilation. Now to the science behind the magic. Shortly after the unit is installed, the Fresh Air Fountain will ventilate the home with fresh air. Essentially, air is pushed back down into the house and redistributed. Humidity is replaced and diluted, which gives a healthy, fresh and clean environment for you to live in. As time passes, the unit transforms a stagnant atmosphere into a fresh, healthy living, condensation-free atmosphere for you to live in. Our ventilation systems will not only improve the indoor air quality, but also your overall health and also keep indoors as well. The unique selling point of the Fresh Air Fountain is that it has multiple input ventilation systems. It is the most cost-efficient and energy-efficient on the market. This unique feature differentiates it from the positive input ventilation systems, which are already on the market. Our research shows that our main competitor of Envirovent is Passivent, although Passivent does not offer MRV systems. Envirovent has a registered trademark with a multiple input ventilation name, therefore no other competitors can claim to use the exact name. Therefore, Fresh Air Fountain has a sustainable competitive advantage. It is hard to imitate and it is a strong brand image, which adds value, which increases the barriers to entry from potential competitors.
It's toxic, it's invasive, it's allergenic. It triggers asthma attacks. It's as serious as asbestos. It's black mold. Black mold thrives in moisture around you. The Fresh Air Fountain reduces airborne moisture. It dilutes, displaces and replaces contaminated air 4 to 8 times an hour with clean, fresh air. Do you want to send excess moisture on its way, the fresh air fountain is the answer. Visit environment.com today. Humidity leads to condensation and toxic black mold.
If only I had a fresh air fountain. Never fear, fresh air fountain is here.
A single compact unit installed in the loft replaces the contaminated air with clean air. Visit our website at www.environment.com.